Hey yo, this is another Tuesday toy photography tutorial, and we are continuing our quest for the perfect lighting. It's not really a quest. One thing I wanted to bring up is I am working on a toy photography tutorial using your phone camera. I've had a ton of requests about this specifically. I do want to actually get some real shots in, so stay tuned for that. Also, one thing I want to do in the future is going to be a live toy photography session. The whole setup of me setting up the shot, using effects or no effects or whatever, talking through what I'm thinking and taking a shot and then going through the whole edit and the post and doing it all live. It sounds super cool in my head, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to execute it well. Just wanted to throw those things at you. Anyway, onto this week's tutorial, perfect lighting. This is something I emphasize in pretty much all of my videos. Almost all of them, is lighting is the most important thing. When it comes to all the tricks that I've shown before and even the ones today, there's not like one perfect way to light it. It's all about style, creative choice. Don't look at anything that I say as law. It's just how I do it or some techniques that I'm learning. I'm just sharing what I know, what I'm doing, what I'm working on. So I want to call this segment lighting with layers. When lighting a single person, the most common way to light it is going to be the 3-point lighting. Real quick, getting some live footage from my phone is I have one light here. I have this bounce that's bouncing some light to get on my face. And then I have this light back here, the background light. So we got 1, 2, 3. Sounds like a super basic setup. Most people won't use that one, but it'll be more so like an edge light, so it'll be shining on the back of me. When looking at a figure, we're gonna be using our boy, the Gamaranian guard. We're going to be taking like a yearbook picture of him using a 3-point setup. It's not gonna be the most creative shot because I'm just gonna be using a simple backdrop, not a diorama. But with a diorama, you have way more flexibility and creativity to like put different lights in the background. For the sake of the tutorial, I really wanted to keep it simple, explaining where the lights are pointing and how you can use it. Remember, take these tips and then apply it to your shot, move things around, customize it however you want. But I'm just sharing you some basic setups. Let's go look at the setup and see what we can get. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is set our big boy right up here. Remember, this is the video angle, so it's not the actual photo angle, but I want to record it all. So I do have one Lume Cube light set up here, and then I have this one set up there. I am not going to be using this for the photo, but just for the video setup. So what we're going to do is, this light's pretty soft on its own, but I want to bounce it. So we're going to put it down. So before I turn off the main video light, I also want to show, I'm going to set up our handy hand with a piece of paper to bounce it. So that's going to bounce over there. This is what we got so far. The last step is going to be to add this backlight, which because I put the dome, it's kind of lighting a lot more than just like a single direction, kind of like a 180. So it's gonna light our backdrop, plus it's gonna light the back of our big boy. This is the key light. This is gonna be the fill light. And this is gonna be the backlight. All right, so let's turn that on. So remember, that's lighting the background and it's lighting the back of him. One thing I do really wanna share is the power of fill. Here we have the key light bouncing off. Boom, that's our main light subject. Then up top, we have that background light lighting the background. You can see it's lit up and then lighting him, but there's no fill. So you can see all the shadows on his right side, our left. But look, let's put the fill, the plain white piece of paper. Boom. So with fill, without fill. With fill, without fill. Let's look at it without the background light. So we got no background with background. So it kind of adds a little brightness to the background, and it also adds, like along him, kind of helping outline his beefy subject. And then obviously the ultimate is without key light, That's kind of cool on its own. So thanks to our beautiful model. I hope the setup explanation opened some ideas, but if you have any questions, leave a comment. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment. Remember to go create and inspire. I'll see you in the next one.